Profiles in Cinemania. Tim Curry. Timothy James Curry was born on April 19th, 1946, and is an English actor, singer, and nightmare king. He was always destined for the stage, in that he never particularly wanted to do anything else, and it is hard to say no to Tim Curry. Born in Grappan Hall, Cheshire, he sadly lost his father at an early age and moved from Cheshire to London, where he went to boarding school. A talented singer from an early age in the school choir, he studied drama in university before moving on to his first big role in the original London cast of Hair. He met Richard O'Brien at this time, who happened to be working on a musical of his own and needed a sweet transvestite or two. So was born Dr. Frank N. Furter, the breakout star of the Rocky Horror Picture Show and the star of many sexual awakenings in the decades to follow, and became the first crush of pretty much every theater kid from that point on. That scene with the corset and stockings? You know the one. Yes, you do. You know. Tim Curry seems to have decided right from the beginning that in every performance, no matter how big or small, he was going to be just as explosively Tim Curry as possible. Given his strong theatrical roots and singing talent, he was naturally picked up by many productions who needed a posh-sounding singer without realizing they were going to get the full tomato of Tim Curry. Which is why he turned Fern Gully into the horniest environmental allegory of all time, and why he made Tom Cruise look like a mewling milquetoast when they both starred in Legend. Tim Curry played the devil, and looked pretty much exactly the way you are imagining right now, but with bigger horns. No, bigger. No, bigger. For many, Curry is best known as the original Pennywise the Dancing Clown from the teleseries adaptation of Stephen King's It, a role which he found difficult because it turns out that he was terrified of clowns personally. Tim Curry chose to share this fear with the world and did for the clown industry what Jaws did for scuba diving. There was a time when clowns were hilarious figures of fun. That time is past, because Tim was not having any of that. Always as hot, spicy, and relentless as, well, no. Bad writer. Tim Curry chewed up every role that came his way, along with more scenery than a wood chipper. A bold sexual icon, a terrifying Lord of Darkness, and a pretty nifty pirate. He could truly do it all. He's what they call a triple threat, in that you will be 3 times as scared of him as you would a clown of normal fearfulness. Since suffering a stroke in 2012, he has restricted himself more to singing and voice acting, which we are still gloriously thankful for his work as Dr. Severius in Gargoyles, and our favorite villain ever on Red Alert 2. But you can still see him at conventions. He also has an active Twitter feed, and if your day needs more glorious snark because you're horny for British thespian wit, give him a follow. He'll remove the cause, but not the symptom. This has been another Profile in Cinemania. This episode was written by Andy Slack and Zachariah Burke, and was performed by Daniel Scribner. Sound design and editing by Ethan Ireland. Music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Profiles in Cinemania is a production of the Cinemania Society, LLC.
Okay. One more time with even more feeling. Since less feeling, or less tongue, is not what she ever said. You gonna save that for the outtakes?
Carry on.
My wayward son.
Don't you cry no more.
Yeah. Right, Spice? Okay.
I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, God.